If the fish is frozen before on rigor, that means if it is going to subjected to freezing in pre-rigor condition, so that times the fish will be freezing, it will be frozen. In the cold store, if any temperature fluctuation, air velocity fluctuation or relative humidity variation will be there, so that times it may cause toughness in the fish meat. Then the chemical changes in lipid, changes in protein, changes in nucleotide, freeze denaturation, theories on denaturation, changes in pH. So these are the chemical changes which we are facing in the cold storage. So we will go one by one. So changes in lipid, so basically changes in lipid is two kind. One is the hydrolytic rancidity and another one is the lipid auto-oxidation or oxidation. So hydrolytic rancidity is because of the action of the enzyme lipase. So this enzyme will act on the triglycerides and it may produce glycerols plus free fatty acids. Then lipid oxidation, basically this lipid auto oxidation is having a four stage. Initiation is there, then propagation is there, decomposition is there, and then termination is there. In initiation reaction, what will happen when these unsaturated fatty acids are subjected to these metal ions, light, oxygen, singlet oxygen, or this copper, iron, so light, metal ions. So what will happen? It may initiate the reaction. It may initiate the oxidation process. Okay. Then second will be the propagation. Propagation में क्या है? After initiation, when the free radicals will form, it may again react with the oxygen and it may form peroxide, hydroperoxide, aldehyde, ketones. So these are the first two is the primary oxidation product. This aldehyde and ketone is the secondary oxidation product. So it may forms peroxide and hydroperoxide, aldehyde, ketones, and aldehyde. That is the propagation and decomposition. Then we are having a termination. That is the last step of the fat oxidation. So here what is happening? All the free radicals is formed. So free radicals and free radicals will combine together and it will form a stable product. So it is not going to further oxidize because there is a stability in the alkyl chain. Then rate of oxidation of lipid in cold store depends upon the degree of unsaturated fatty acid in the fish. So sardines, they are having a 70% of PUFA because it is a fatty fish. Then the surface exposed to light and air. अगर हम फिश को फ्रीज करते हैं, उसको एक अच्छे से पैकेजिंग मटेरियल में हमको पैक करके then we have to pack into the master carton and then we have to store into the cold store. But if any exposure is there, exposure of the product towards the light and air, then it may initiate the auto oxidation process. Then pre-freezing holding times. Before freezing, how much time we have kept fish as such? So that is there. So it may also affect on the rate of oxidation. टेम्परेचर ऑफ फ्रोजन स्टोरेज, जो हमारा स्टोरेज का टेम्परेचर है -20 डिग्री सी ±1 or 2 डिग्री सी. Then the oxygen content in micro environment, so vacuum packaging is done. जिस प्रोडक्ट के लिए सपोज फैटी फिश है तो वैक्यूम पैकेजिंग प्रोडक्ट भी, स्पेशली दिस मैप इज देयर. मैप में हम क्या करते हैं, मॉडिफाइड करते हैं एटमॉस्फेयर को. देन कैप पैकेजिंग मटेरियल है, उसमें क्या करते हैं, कंट्रोल करते हैं एटमॉस्फेयर. So that packaging technology, vacuum package में क्या होता है, whatever air will be there inside the pack, we are removing the air. That's why the name itself indicates that it's a vacuum packaging. Then presence of pro-oxidant and antioxidant. Pro-oxidant क्या होता है, it may supports or enhance the rate of oxidation process. Antioxidant क्या है, it may prevent the oxidation of fat. So that is the difference between pro-oxidation and antioxidant. Then presence of hemetic compound. Then effects of lipid oxidation. अगर हमारा लिपिड ऑक्सीडाइज हो जा रहा है, फैट अगर हमारा ऑक्सीडाइज हो रहा है फिश में, तो व्हाट may it affect if we are consuming? So flavor quality loss, that means rancid flavor will be developed. Changes in the color and texture, color में change होगा, texture में change होगा, consumer की acceptability हमारी घट जाती है. So consumer acceptance will be decreased. Economical loss will be there because we are losing the quality. Then nutritional quality loss because we are losing the nutrient. Lipid, we are having a high pupa, high this hufa, so we are losing the nutritional quality, especially the loss of essential fatty acid. Vitamins also, health risk, toxic compounds will be generated. This carbonyl compounds will be there, so it is going to produce some toxic compounding. Then growth retardation will be there if we are consuming such type of oxidized lipid. It may also affect the heart disease. Then changes in protein is due to the protein denaturation. So one of the physical changes because of the protein denaturation, the curdling formation or curdling phenomena of proteinous material. Then this lipid protein interaction. So after the fat will be oxidized, lipid will be oxidized, that oxidized compound will be reacted with the protein. So again, that is not a good means for the health. Then oxidized lipid protein interaction, lipid hydroperoxide cause polymerization of protein, lipid peroxidation, free radicals serve as initiators, substantial loss of amino acid when proteins are exposed to peroxidizing lipid. Methionine, histidine, cysteine, and lysine are the most vulnerable to damage. So these amino acids are very susceptible to oxidized lipid and protein interaction. Loss in digestibility and biological value of the protein after oxidation. Before oxidation, that proteins is a high biological value, and also the fish proteins are easily digestible. Once the fat is oxidized and it forms the fat oxidation product, so this fat oxidation products will be polymerized into the polymerized to the protein. So that is not good protein. It is a because it lost the digestibility and also the biological value of the protein. Then maximum interaction or degradation of the proteins takes place when the lipid oxidation is at the stage of maximum peroxide formation. So that is the maximum interaction, peroxide and hydroperoxide interaction with the protein. Then oxidation and cross-link generated tends to adversely affect the solubility. Once the functional property of the protein is the solubility, if we are going to extract the myofibrillar protein, myofibrillar proteins is the salt soluble protein, so it is going to be solubilized in a higher ionic strength. So functional property is lost because of the oxidation and cross linking. So that solubility loss ho jayega, so we are not able to extract the myofibrillar proteins, but at the same time the sarcoplasmic proteins we can extract because the effect of sarcoplasmic proteins is less. So enzyme activity is there, nutritional quality is there. So these are the some effect on the protein. Then a factor causing protein denaturation, factor related to change in fish moisture, factor related to change in fish lipid, factor related to a specific enzyme. To prevent protein denaturation क्या करना है हमको fresh raw materials लेना है, proper handling करना है, and we have to use some cryoprotectant. Why we are using cryoprotectant? To prevent the cryo injury. Cryo injury instances, suppose we are applying such a low temperature to the fish tissue, so it may cause some injury. That's why we have to use a cryoprotectant. Essential to produce quick freezing, we have to use quick freezing method. Avoid dehydration during frozen storage. So how we can avoid? By maintaining all these three parameters: air velocity, relative humidity, and temperature. maintain constant low temperature, that is -20 degrees C. Then influence of the enzyme or vitamins. Enzyme का मतलब क्या है? If we are applying a low temperature, the activity will be slower because we are not providing optimum temperature. So enzyme activity will be retarded here. Vitamins पे कोई ज्यादा इफेक्ट नहीं देखा गया है फ्रीजिंग का, ठीक है, बट एंजाइम में क्या है, उसकी एक्टिविटी को वी आर गोइंग टू रिड्यूस. देन द चेंजेस इन न्यूक्लियोटाइड. न्यूक्लियोटाइड में स्पेशली दिस एटीपी है हमारा, जो एटीपी अगर फ्रीजिंग से पहले हमारा जो अगर पूरा यूटिलाइज हो गया है तो ठीक है, अगर नहीं हुआ है तो दैट इट में स्टार्ट, वो हमारा कंटिन्यूस प्रोसेस रहेगा. ATP will be leads converted into ADP, ADP to AMP, AMP to IMP, IMP to inosine, then hypoxanthine, then xanthine, then uric acid, then allantoate, and finally the urea. So this is nucleotide. And postmortem changes, especially this glycolysis, glycolysis में क्या होता है, the extent of the glycogen at the time of the capture, जो क्या होता है वो, it will be, वो डिपेंड करता है जो कितना उसने ग्लाइकोजन को यूटिलाइज किया है. तो ग्लाइकोजन क्या होता है, इट विल बी कन्वर्टेड इनटू द लैक्टिक एसिड, सो पीएच विल फॉल. आई थिंक यू ऑलरेडी, वी हैव ऑलरेडी डिस्कस ऑन, so same thing will be there. Then effects of postmortem changes, क्या क्या होगा, protein will get denature, oxidation of fat takes place, more microbial attacks, textural hardening, give bitter taste because of the formation of this hypoxanthine, give off flavor, produce toxic substances, ठीक है. बायोलॉजिकल चेंजेस में क्या है, दैट मींस इफेक्ट्स अपॉन द माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिज्म, स्पेशली द स्पॉइलेज और पैथोजेनिक बैक्टीरिया. सो ड्यू टू द लो वाटर एक्टिविटी, माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिज्म ग्रोथ रेट इज रिड्यूस. हाउ द, व्हाट इज वाटर एक्टिविटी? हेलो हेलो हेलो, क्या हुआ? मैं ऐसे ही बोलते जा रहा हूं या कोई सुन भी रहे हैं? हेलो,
सुन रहे हैं सर.
हाँ तो बताओ वाटर एक्टिविटी क्या है? बोल ही नहीं रहा, सब सो गए क्या? कोई नहीं बोल रहा है. हेलो, हेलो, हेलो,
यस सर.
क्या यार, मतलब 5 मिनट में जाके रिस्पॉन्स दे रहे हैं? यस सर. हम जो बोल रहे हैं सुन भी रहे हैं या फिर ऐसे ही है, लगा के सो तो नहीं गए सब?
नो सर.
तो फिर रिस्पॉन्ड नहीं कर रहे हैं? वाटर एक्टिविटी क्या है? नहीं बोल रहा है. वाटर एक्टिविटी क्या है?
The amount of free water.
नहीं पढ़े हैं या नहीं पढ़े हैं, ये पहले बताओ.
पढ़े हैं.
पढ़े हैं ना?
नंबर को पढ़ ली.
पढ़े हैं या नहीं?
पढ़े हैं सर.
हाँ तो पढ़े हैं तो जवाब देना है ना. Water activity, it is the vapor pressure. Okay, water vapor pressure on the surface of the product. Basically, it is the ratio between the water vapor pressure on the surface of the product to the vapor pressure of a pure water. So we are measuring the vapor pressure of a pure water as well as the vapor pressure of the surface of the product at same temperature. It is the ratio of water vapor pressure present on the surface of the fish or surface of the product to the water vapor pressure of a pure water at same temperature. So in freezing also we are removing the water. That means water which is available to grow, available to support the growth of microbes. So that water we are removing. How we are removing? We are converting the water into the ice crystal. That's why the water activity is lowered here. So due to the low water activity, microorganism growth rate is reduced. Due to the low temperature, microorganism growth rate is reduced. Most of them die during freezing and survival die slowly. अगर हम freezing करेंगे तो most of them क्या है, microbes हमारा मर जाएगा. और अगर सर्वाइवर भी होगा तो धीरे धीरे कोल्ड स्टोर में रहते रहते वो हमारा मरना स्टार्ट कर देगा. Gram positive cocci, yeast, mold are common in frozen food. These are the common microorganisms. ये हमारा है एक मतलब study the period of storage and the survivability of the microorganism in the cold store. So this you can see here, this the period of storage, initial, after, मतलब initial मतलब before freezing, then after freezing जो है इतना था, just completion of the freezing, then 1 month के बाद, 2 month के बाद, 6 month के बाद, 10 month के बाद और 1 साल के बाद. So whole prawn है, then ये जो है HL है. HL is what? HL prawn मतलब क्या है? नहीं मालूम. HL मतलब होता है हेडलेस. PD मतलब peeled and deveined. Peeled and deveined. What is peeled? Hello? What is peeled?
नहीं पता सर.
और नहीं मालूम है. पीलिंग होता है ना, घर में करते होंगे पील. बोलते हैं अरे यार गार्लिक को आज पीलिंग करो, तो क्या करते हैं, गार्लिक के छिलके को हटाते हैं.
छीलना सर.
So like that in shrimp, that shrimp external cover or external shell we are removing. So removal of exoskeleton, we are removing the exoskeleton of the shrimp. So that is called as peeling. Okay. So this is the P matlab peeled. Deveined matlab inside the shrimp or prawn there will be alimentary canal. So that alimentary canal we have to remove. So if it is removed, that type of prawn is called as peeled and deveined. HL is headless. Headless, that means we are removing the carapace, head carapace. That is the headless. Whole prawn, we are not removing any head carapace. We are not removing entrails. We are not removing any legs. So that is the whole prawn. So this is the count. Count generally we are expressing CFU numbers into the dilution factor, that per gram. ठीक है. Metapenis dobsoni का ये हमारा storage है. तो slowly you can see here, initial before freezing 245 counts था. 245 numbers of colony forming units was there into the dilution factor of 10 to the power 3. So जैसे जैसे स्टोरेज बढ़ाते गया वो हमारा काउंट धीरे धीरे रिड्यूस होता चला गया. फ्रीजिंग में 245 से सीधा 40 आ गया, उसके बाद धीरे धीरे बहुत कम हो गया. देन सेंसरी चेंजेस में क्या है, दैट मींस आवर सेंस ऑर्गन इज गोइंग टू जज. जैसे साइट हो गया, आंख से देखते हैं उसको. टच हो गया जो हम स्किन से करते हैं. टेस्ट हो गया जो हम टंग से करेंगे, नोज हो गया जो स्मेल करेगा, स्मेल को डिटेक्ट करेगा. So these are the sensory organ by the application of this sensory organ we can judge the quality. So one of these textural changes that means the texture, whether it is a hardness, stiffness, then softness. So this is texture changes due to the protein denaturation, desiccation, storage condition, and to state of fish, that means whether it is a pre-rigor, on-rigor or post-rigor. And texture changes due to the changes in pH also. Odor and taste जो है due to the rancidity, give rancid odor or flavor, and due to the hypoxanthine and rancidity. Hypoxanthine अगर form हो गया या rancid अगर हुआ तो it may gives bitter taste. So this is all about the changes associated with the fish during freezing as well as in the cold store or frozen store. ठीक है, अभी कुछ पूछना है तो पूछ सकते हो. ओनली 11 आदमी क्लास में है, बाकी लोग पता नहीं. इंटरम आने वाला है बट कोई हमें नहीं लग रहा है कोई टेंशन है. हम जो क्लास ले रहे हैं ना, इट्स अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट क्लास. अभी 2-3 क्लास और लूंगा. कुछ कंफ्यूजन है तो पूछो. नहीं तो फिर हम बंद करें. भाई नहीं पूछना है या पूछना है? पूछना है तो पूछो.
कोई डाउट नहीं है अभी तक सर, पीडीएफ पढ़ने के बाद
डाउट नहीं है
कोई डाउट अभी फिलहाल नहीं है सर.
अच्छा, फिलहाल नहीं है, ठीक है. कोई बात नहीं, अभी नहीं है. जब कभी भी हम मेरा लेक्चर यूट्यूब पे जाते रहता है, अगर वहां पे अभी नहीं समझ में आए तो वहां पे भी एक बार देख लो. फिर भी समझ में नहीं आए तो जब मन हो हमसे पूछ सकते हो. आ जाओ कभी भी पूछने के लिए, ठीक है.
यस.
चलो ओके बाय.
थैंक यू सर.
थैंक यू सर.
थैंक यू सर.